Happy birthday Christmas, my little helves. I'm your ho-ho host, fucking Santa Dave. And welcome to the shit show I call the Everybody Dies Holidave Special. Everybody dies!
I'm looking for the warm side of the door, where the fire's bright and it's burning every night. Everybody will be there and they'll be smiling at me, and I won't need no more on the warm side of the door. My brother's there on the warm side of the door. He'll call to me the way he did before. There'll be thunder and lightning, but we're safe and sound, and I won't need no more on the warm side of the door. There's always people who love you, that will kiss you and hug you, and it's always Christmas on the warm side of the door.
Before we find out what we'll be reviewing today, it's story time, and who doesn't enjoy a good Holidave story? It all happened 2 weeks ago.
The missus and I wanted to go out, but what would we do today? We could watch the premiere of Django All the Way. We discovered a letter in our box, and it delivered us an answer to our previous thoughts. Our Christmas cheer doubled in size. The message was clear. We would meet Krampus, and with little white lies, I tell him I was good. Hopefully he'd never seen Everybody Dies. Everybody dies! We arrived in Fairborn, and the festival was roaring. Truth be told, it was a little sad and awfully boring. But then with great hesitation, the fucking Dave pair tightened their assholes and entered Krampus's lair. There he sat on a couch that looked to be IKEA's. Though the room was festive, he didn't look pleased at all to see us.
Dave, you fucking asshole!
The Krampus did cry.
I'm sick of you talking shit on Everybody Dies!
Everybody dies!
Week after week, you ruin my favorite movies.
And with a devilish smile, he said,
I'm going to show you what real shit garbage is. You better believe me.
Dave scoffed, and he and the missus went on their way. He had seen every awful movie. There was nothing Krampus could say. But everything grew still, and Krampus laughed through the night.
Dave, you fuck! You'll be visited by 3 of the worst movies ever made. And then you'll know I was right. Oh, fucking Dave. Oh, fuck Dave. Oh, well, fuck him. Fuck Dave. Fuck Dave. Fuck Dave. Turn the fuck. Fuck that. Fuck.
And here we are, it's now Christmas Dave. And I have 3 presents under the tree, and they're all from Krampus. I can't wait. I hope one is my favorite movie, Dead Man on Krampus. Let's see what he got us. Aww. This isn't the 2015 movie, is it? Ugh.
Ah, your first gift. Krampus the Christmas Devil. One of the most superb films ever created. Go ahead, Dave. I dare you to talk shit about this movie.
I knew I shouldn't have bought that magnet. Well, let's get this over with. We have 3 turns to get through this shitness.
This waste of life was made in 2013, 2 years before the success of the theatrical Krampus movie. But it wasn't released until after to cash in on the newfound Krampus mania that was running wild in America. And just like that, a barrage of shit cramp-ass movies littered the earth. But we're only watching 3 of them. The Christmas Devil has the budget of bum fights and was written by someone high on crack. We follow Officer Jeremy, it sounds like Jeremy, not Jeremy anyway, as he tries to find out why children are missing in his small town. He was also kidnapped as a child, I guess. Plot points. Meanwhile, a homeless crackhead who is supposedly Krampus lives under a bridge and is barely in this movie's 82-minute runtime. There's a subplot that's more like the main plot about some asshole named Ryan Hatt. Everybody keeps talking about him, and I have no idea who the fuck he is. Eventually, Ryan Hatt arrives, and he's a pedophile, and sadly, the best part of the movie? Ryan Hatt Home Invader is a more accurate name for the movie because we spend too damn long on him being a creep. Eventually, Krampus shows back up because his name is in the title, and I forgot to mention that Santa Claus is in this movie too, and he and Krampus are brothers. And Santa is also fine with all the evil shit Krampus does, and comes off as even worse.
The fuck, brother?
There's amazing acting.
Where's your husband? Your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband? Where's your husband?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You don't know? All right. Oh, yeah.
Where is your husband?
Enough bald white guys to start a rally, and 10 minutes of end credits with bloopers and outtakes, because apparently that's not what the whole movie was already. Worst of all, it never looks Christmassy, and if you take out Krampus, it's a home invasion movie made by someone who saw 300 and had that many dollars to make a movie. Fuck! Don't worry, there's a sequel, but not this year, or fucking ever!
Let's take a quick commercial break. I need to get something to drink to wash this taste of shit out of my mouth. This tastes like people! And welcome back to the Everybody Dies Holidave Special. Everybody Dies! Let's open our second present, shall we? Can't possibly be worse than the last one. God, I sure hope it's Frozen 3, Elsa, She-Wolf of the SS. Krampus the Reckoning. Fuck me.
Ah yes, your second gift, Dave. Krampus the Reckoning. What a marvelous film. I'll be honest, that first one wasn't that great. The guy eating the cookies. What the fuck? Okay, but this one I dare you to talk shit about, Dave. You don't know fuck about shit about your balls, Dave!
Krampus the Rectomine was rushed out to stores early November 2015, so that dumbasses looking forward to the Krampus movie would mistakenly buy this trash instead. Are we sure the Asylum didn't make this? Wait a minute, Christmas music? A tree? Decorations? Is this a Christmas movie? At this point, I didn't think Krampus had anything to do with the holidays.
Snow had fallen, snow on snow, snow on snow.
This actually looks like, was shot like, and edited like a movie. Too bad the acting is still awful. Oh man, actual gore effects? This movie not be that bad. God. PS1 Krampus. Wheel the kid's dead foster parents out right in front of her. Do. This sack of cramp fuck has a 7-foot screech, a bitch named Zoe who plays foreboding music all the damn time, people mumbling so bad not even the subtitles know what the fuck is going on.
Prepaid die, big die, or something of them.
Understood.
Find it. Krampus burning people to death with graphics ripped from Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver from PS1, more bald guys, a typical implausible empty hospital, and great dialogue towards children like this.
Here's to a nice and simple suicide.
The basis of this movie is this little bitch using a doll to make Krampus come to digital life and kill people for her. Then he burns them. If they took out Krampus, who has no lore reason to be here, and just had her set people on fire, they could call this Firestarter 3 and be done with it. Wouldn't be good, but it would be less awful. Less awful, you say? Never mind. Let's throw a twist ending on at the end for no reason and make this Krampus even crappier. I still don't understand what happened. Maybe if I'd actually paid attention to the movie? Nah. Not learning their lesson, apparently, a lot of the cast and crew on this movie were also involved with 2016's Krampus Unleashed and 2018's Krampus Origins. But for now, we're sticking with Krampus the Rectal Bleeding. Rectum damn near killed him.
Let's go to another commercial, then it's time for another Holidave story. Before we get to the last review for the night, I'd like to tell you a story. The story about my last family Christmas. It was 40 years ago. I was 10 at the time, but I remember it just like it was yesterday. Davey! Your mother and I are getting a divorce! But you're my mommy and my daddy! I know! Daddy! Daddy, now! Go to the commercial, goddammit! Oh, God! Has this ever happened to you? But who the fuck am I talking to? Who made that fucking commercial? Why? Let's finish this. Mother Krampus. Even Krampus has a mother dad.
God damn it, Dave! They made me look like Gene Simmons from Kiss Pinball on PlayStation 1 in that last movie. But don't worry, I saved the best for last. This movie's about my mom. I don't even know her, but this is my mom we're talking about. Do not fucking talk shit about my mother, or else I will come shove my dick in your dick. Yeah, that's right, Dave. I will fuck you up the dick.
Well, this can't possibly be worse than the last two, can it? I really need to stop saying that.
Originally titled The 12 Deaths of Christmas, this 2017 movie was picked up and retitled to cash in on Krampus. At least the other movies actually had a Krampus in them, no matter how awful. Anyway, this cash grab has a really boring opening that sets the pacing for the rest of the movie.
For the 12 days before the Christmas of 1921, children from the town of Belgrave went missing near the town's woods. They were never found or heard of again, apart from one traumatized girl. Her injuries gone, and for the last 25 years, they've been able to live in peace until now.
This shitbag also features, a piece of candy. Robert the Doll is a real boy, the Ginger Apocalypse, a field of corn dogs, thick British accents and no subtitles to decipher them, a tent in a classroom, a witch in a tent in a classroom, a witch in a tent in a classroom in the hole of the log in the bottom of the sea, some mean-spirited kills, because killing people isn't mean regardless, and skin cookies. There's a lot of boring drama, and the movie has the pacing of a wet ass. For some reason, the killer isn't Krampus's mom, but maybe Mama Babadook? Marmaduke? Or the Tooth Fairy. Anyway, she was a witch who got Freddy Kruegered by the townspeople, and now she's back, and fuck, this movie is boring. And don't worry, there is a sequel for this movie too. Of course, it's just another movie they retitled, and it has nothing to do with this movie, or Krampus. Shock.
Oh. Well, Krampus has punished this poor little boy long enough this holiday season already. I'll be back to punishing myself, like I normally do, but in regular format. Well, my little helves, I hope you enjoyed the Everybody Dies Holidave Special. I know I didn't. Next episode will be back to normal, sometime in January, whenever I feel like it. That's right, it'll be our first review of 2020, and we won't need perfect hindsight to see how shitty it's gonna be. Well then, happy holidays, Merry Fuckmas, Happy Quan Suck, and Happy Go Choke On at a Cup. And all that other commercialized bullshit that people celebrate. I've been your ho-ho host, fucking Santa Dave. Fuck you all, and to all a good night.
And I won't need no more on the warm side of the door. There's always people who love you, that will kiss you and hug you, and it's always Christmas on the warm side of the door. There's always people who love you, that will kiss you and hug you, and it's always Christmas on the warm side of the door. Hey, hey, yeah. There's always people who love you, they gonna kiss you and hug you, and it's always Christmas on the warm side of the door.
Oh, fucking Dave. Oh, fuck Dave. Oh, well, fuck him. Fuck Dave. Fuck Dave. Fuck Dave. Turn the fuck. Fuck that. Fuck.